You are in a bustling coffee shop, but placing your order feels impossible. Your heart races as you glance at your wallet, tempted to slip away instead. This is just shyness, it's social anxiety subtly shaping your spending habits in ways you might not realize. Have you considered how your mental state affects your finances? It goes beyond basic budgeting tips. Social anxiety can lead to impulsive purchases or, even worse, missed opportunities. It's like an invisible force guiding your wallet without you noticing. When you feel anxious in social situations, what's your instinct? Do you splurge to lift your mood, or do you hold back to avoid interaction? Imagine being in a store where instead of making a thoughtful choice, you grab the first item just to escape the stress of deciding. It's not just about the item, it's about the relief you're seeking. Now let's look at the consequences. Picture this: you buy an expensive gadget to impress someone, but the anxiety lingers, overshadowing the thrill of ownership. Days later, that shiny device feels more like a burden, with each payment reminding you of the pressure you were trying to escape. And think about the times you've skipped social events out of fear. Each invitation you decline could mean missing connections that might lead to future opportunities. You hold onto your money thinking you're saving, but you're actually isolating yourself from enriching experiences. Have you noticed how some people seem to thrive socially, making friends easily while you feel left out? It's not just their charm, it's their mindset. They view spending as a way to connect, while anxiety twists your perspective into a sense of obligation or even punishment. What if you could shift that perspective? Instead of seeing spending as a burden driven by anxiety, think about what it truly represents: connection, experiences, and joy. Imagine walking into that coffee shop with confidence, ready to order and engage. It's more than just a purchase, it's about breaking free from the chains of anxiety. Let's take it a step further. Consider your dreams. How often have you hesitated to invest in yourself because of fear? Whether it's a course, a trip, what if your anxiety is the silent thief stealing not just your money, but also your potential? So, what's the key takeaway? Recognizing the often overlooked impact of social anxiety on your spending habits can change everything. It's time to rethink your relationship with money. Instead of viewing it as a source of stress or fear, see it as a tool for connection and growth. The next time you feel that familiar wave of anxiety, pause for a moment. Ask yourself if you're spending to escape or to engage. Change the narrative you tell yourself. Your wallet can be a gateway to a richer life, not just a means of avoiding discomfort. Remember, it's not about the dollars, it's about the experiences you allow yourself to embrace. Have you ever noticed your wallet feels heavier on days when you're anxious? It's not just a coincidence, your social anxiety might be quietly draining your finances. Imagine walking into a gathering and feeling your heart race. You want to leave, but instead you pull out your phone and scroll through social media while everyone else chats. This happens more often than you think, and it's not just an emotional issue, it can impact your wallet too. Many people don't realize that social anxiety can lead to specific spending habits. You might find yourself buying comfort items, treating yourself to overpriced coffee, or splurging on the latest gadgets as a temporary escape. But those little expenses can add up quickly. Have you ever calculated how much those small treats really cost over time? Now, picture this: you're invited out with friends, but you can't shake that feeling of dread. Instead of saying no, you agree to go, hoping that splurging on dinner will ease your anxiety. In reality, you're just masking a deeper issue that's quietly affecting your finances. Social situations can lead to impulse buys. You might find yourself late at night scrolling through your favorite online store, looking for a distraction, and suddenly checking out with items you don't even need. It's a quick fix for deeper discomfort, but it can really derail your budgeting plans. What about those times when you avoid social interactions altogether? You might think staying in is better for your wallet, but the costs of isolation can be surprising. Sure, dining out less seems like a good idea, but consider all the missed connections and opportunities. As the tension builds, think about how your mindset about money shifts with each anxious encounter. It's a cycle that can leave you feeling trapped, both socially and financially. You might be sacrificing valuable experiences for comfort, but at what cost? So, how do we break this cycle? It starts with awareness. Can you identify your spending triggers? Are you buying out of anxiety or is it a genuine need? Next, challenge yourself. Instead of making a purchase right away, reach out to a friend for support or try a new hobby. Find healthier ways to cope with social stress that don't involve spending money. Ultimately, it's about reflection. What do you value more, temporary comfort or long-term financial health? Consider how social anxiety impacts not just your mood, but also your financial future. The next time you feel that wave of anxiety, remember your wallet is paying attention. Your mental health and finances are more connected than you might think. Take a moment to evaluate your relationship with money and see where it leads you. If you found this information helpful, it might be time to explore these feelings further. You are not alone, and there's always a way forward. You walk into a store and suddenly your heart starts racing. Sound familiar? It feels like the walls are closing in. But this moment is about more than just shopping. It reveals a deeper issue that often goes unnoticed: the significant impact of social anxiety on your spending habits and overall money mindset. Picture this: you're standing in line, palms sweaty, gripping your wallet tightly. Each tick of the clock feels like an eternity. You are not just buying groceries, you're battling an invisible weight. This struggle often flies under the radar, yet it influences every purchase you make. What if this anxiety is shaping your financial situation in ways you never expected? Let's dig deeper. You might think your money issues stem from a lack of income, but what if the real problem lies in how you feel in social settings? When anxiety whispers, "You don't belong here," it's your wallet that bears the brunt. It's easy to underestimate how much our emotions affect our financial choices. Now, imagine scrolling through social media where everyone seems perfectly put together. You think about going out, but anxiety kicks in. Instead, you opt for online shopping. It feels safer. But those impulse buys really end up leaving you with a closet full of items you didn't even want. Then there's that moment when your friends invite you out. You hesitate, weighing the meal cost against your anxiety. You agree to go, but spend the whole time worrying about making rent this month. It's a vicious cycle, trapping you between your social life and finances. What happens when anxiety prevents you from negotiating a raise, or when you dodge financial conversations because they feel too daunting? Many people struggle silently, and the toll on their wallets can be severe. But here's the twist: understanding this connection can set you free. Imagine recognizing these patterns and turning that anxiety into a powerful motivator. It's not just about facing your fears, it's about taking control. Small steps can lead to significant changes. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect. How has your anxiety influenced